For weeks, the first thing I did every morning was grab my phone and start scrolling. Doom scrolling became such a routine that I didn't even notice how much time it stole from me. So I decided it was time for a change. Instead of reaching for my phone, I started reaching for the little things that make life fuller. Disconnecting from constant media not only gave me my time back, but it also gave me peace. Studies show that reducing screen time can lower stress, improve focus, and even help with better sleep. This digital detox isn't about perfection. It's about creating space for what really matters. Jump scare. Yeah, I finally took my hair out, but I don't know if I told y'all this, but I actually permed the front. I mean, I didn't do it myself. I had got the front of my hair permed, so when I wore my hair, I didn't have an issue with any leave out. And I don't regret it because leave out was never a stress. Okay, leave out was never a stress. But now that my hair is out, child, the whole back is natural, big, curly, and then the front is just flat. So it's giving I'm gonna have to be wearing my hair straight. So yeah, that's how we're starting off the video. We're going to a hair appointment. But first, let's make something to eat. I low-key added a little too much water to my oatmeal, so I let it sit for a little bit so it can kind of thicken up, but we'll see if the strawberries will sit on top how I want it to. I also added some chia seeds, y'all. I added way too much water because look how full this looks. I put chia seeds in it because when I was in nursing school, I was only eating, in the morning, oatmeal with chia seeds and flax seeds, and when I tell you I looked amazing, okay, no blemishes, no nothing on my skin. So I'm trying to think, if I eat like how I was in nursing school, will I look like that again? Because, child, even though that was peak stress, I looked amazing. I think it's pretty cute. If only I had some blueberries to top it off over here. But we're gonna eat this and then go to our hair appointment. Y'all, I'm nervous about my hair. At first, it wasn't a big deal to me because it's my focus is just, now, the present. I wasn't thinking about the future. I wasn't thinking how this is going to affect me post-sewing. We're going to get the hair washed. We're going to get her silk pressed. One thing about me is that I can't even maintain a silk press for real. So, we'll see how this goes. But that's not even the point of this video. Did I even tell y'all the point of this video? So let's talk about today's plans and what this vlog is. Beginning of August, I was working a lot of consecutive shifts. And then I had a big stretch where I had 8 nights off. And it was amazing. However, I would make an excuse for myself and say, I'm just relaxing. And by relaxing, I would doom scroll on TikTok for 3 hours. Just lay down and scroll for 3 hours. And then I would feel exhausted, unaccomplished. But in the moment, while I was scrolling, it was relaxing. And I just think it's very overstimulating. That's just not good for your brain. It's not good for your energy. It's not good for your cortisol. It's just not good for your well-being overall, just to be seeing other people's lives constantly and just, I don't know. It's just you're not doing anything. I was doing that for majority of the nights that I had off. And I was not feeling good. I felt like I had no energy. I was not productive. I didn't really do anything. And I don't want to do that again. So I decided to go on a little digital detox or a dopamine detox, however you want to call it. I wasn't doom scrolling anymore. So I didn't delete TikTok or anything because if I'm posting short form content, I still want to be able to post on there. But I really limited my access on TikTok. Your girl hasn't scrolled on TikTok in, I think, a good 2 weeks, and I'm proud of myself. But I feel more rejuvenated. I feel like I'm able to accomplish more, and I'm able to tap into my creativity more because I don't have that distraction. And that's what I wanted to share with y'all. And this isn't something that I did overnight, because if you have like a phone addiction, it's not easy to just, stop and control yourself. Like, it takes some time. What I started doing was, instead of first thing in the morning grabbing my phone, I would just, start my morning routine, like wake up, brush my teeth, do my skincare, and then see how I felt after that. Because when you wake up and you just grab your phone first thing, for me at least, it makes me just want to lay down in bed and just scroll. But if I don't have that distraction, then I'm actually going to get up and start my day. And then I noticed that, okay, once I got up and started my day, I wasn't really thinking about reaching for my phone and scrolling in bed anymore. Like, I was thinking, okay, let me go fill my Stanley up with some water. Let me maybe boil some eggs and, maybe get ready for the gym or something. Like, it motivated me to get ready to start my day instead of just wanting to lay down in bed and scroll. I want to show you guys what a day off of me not being on my phone allows me to do. I'm just going to stop wasting my potential. When you doom scroll like that, you're wasting your potential. Okay, that's simply how I can put it. Anyways, I'm going to finish eating this oatmeal and then let's get our hair done. Yeah, so since your girl got her hair done or whatever, like, I have to go out. Like, we're not going home. Where we're going, I don't know, but we about to figure it out. It's pumpkin spice right now, so pumpkin spice is back. So it's giving let's go get a latte. And yeah, I really like my hair like this. I really like the layers. Like, I feel like it looks so full and it's so cute. Yeah, I can't stop looking at my hair. I really like the way it looks. Oh, hold on, it look a little crazy now because I need to fix the front. But it looks like the girls on Pinterest, like, who I saved to my Pinterest board. Like, I feel like it looks like this could be on my Pinterest board. I don't know. I really like my hair like this, y'all. And I'm excited that it's gonna hopefully get a little bit cooler and it's just like silk press season and stuff. Because I really want to wear my hair like this. This might be my new hairstyle, child. Okay, y'all, we just made it to Barnes & Noble's. And normally I come here in the morning, so it's like a little bit quieter. The kids are out of school, let me just say that. So they be coming here because it's like a school nearby. Not like the kids, it's like a high school. So it's a little bit more people than your girl is used to. I needed to come out because I really like my hair. So, do you want to read my book? This is the new book I've been reading. It's called The Long Walk, and the movie is actually going to be coming out September 12th, I think. And I like books like this because it has a storyline. It's fiction. As y'all know, I was reading the David Goggins book, and I never finished it. I mean, I still plan on finishing it, but it's not the most fun book with the storyline. So it's just not easy to like sit and get lost in it. With this book right here, honey, you're gonna get lost in the storyline. But as I was saying too, it's pumpkin spice season again. So I'm gonna sit down, read my book, get a pumpkin spice latte, and maybe look for other books. I don't know.
Wait a minute, I think I left my conscience on your front doorstep. Oh, wait a minute, I think I left my consciousness in a 6th dimension. consciousness in the sixth dimension. Left my soul in his vision. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Some things don't work. Some things are bound to be. Some things they hurt and they tear apart me. You left your diary at my house, and I read those pages. You really love me, baby. Some things don't work. Some things are bound to be. Some things they hurt and they tear apart me. But I broke my word, and you are bound to see. And I cried at the curb where you first said, "Fanatica me." Hold on, wait a minute. Feel my heart's intention. Hold on, wait a minute. I left my consciousness in the sixth dimension. Left my soul in his vision. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Some people like to live. Some just trying to get by. Some people like that hurt. Some just rather say goodbye. Bye. Hold on, wait a minute. Feel my heart's intention. Hold on, wait a minute. I lost my consciousness in the sixth dimension. Left my soul in his vision. Let's go get it. Let's go get it.
Something I did want to touch on, y'all, that helped me really get off my phone a little bit more was reading. So if you knew or like watched some of my old videos, you know that reading is something that I like to do, but I definitely fell off of it in 2025. Like once New Year's hit and I just started doing other things, started traveling a little bit more, and I don't know, really just in 2025, like I stopped reading. Like I used to read before I used to go to bed and everything, and I just wasn't doing that. Instead, I'd be scrolling on TikTok or going on Instagram and watching other content. And don't get me wrong, as somebody who likes to put out content, I also like to watch content as well. One, it helps me stay inspired, stay motivated, and just get new ideas. But it gets to a point where it's like, girl, you gotta control yourself because you're just doom scrolling now. Something that kind of helped me differentiate those things is just doing another hobby. And for me, that was getting back into reading. I already know I had tried it with the David Goggins book and it just wasn't grabbing my attention. Don't get me wrong, it's a really good self-development book and a good self-help book, but it's not something that I'm like, I can't wait to turn the page, or like I can't put the book down. I think that's why it's so hard for me to finish that book. I'm gonna finish it though. I promise y'all I'm gonna finish it because that book was like $30. Getting books that are just like a page turner, I think that really helps get me off my phone. And it also helps with my sleep too. Already as a night shift nurse, the sleep it's really not the best. Like I'll be honest, on my nights off, like I used to struggle, and sometimes I still do struggle, but I noticed that if I read before bed, as opposed to like going on TikTok before bed, I definitely get a better sleep. And not everybody is a natural reader, so you definitely have to get books that interest you. Like for me, when I seen the trailer of this movie, I knew I wanted to read the book. If you don't like reading, but you're kind of like me and you're trying to battle a phone addiction, figure out another hobby. But mine is definitely reading. Okay, well now there's no breeze, but there was a breeze and I wanted to show y'all my hair in the breeze. You know what? I decided to come to a fresh market. So this is a different fresh market. I've never been to this fresh market, so I'm excited. I normally go to the fresh market that's a little bit more by my house. This one's a little further, but I'm in the area. And I work 4 shifts in a row starting tomorrow night. So I need to meal prep and stuff and cook something quick and easy. And I was like, you know what, while I'm out, let me just grocery shop here. This Fresh Market I think is a little bit bigger though, so I'm excited. Y'all know how I feel about grocery shopping. I say I love grocery shopping.
Just hold on, we're going home. Just hold on, we're going home. It's hard to do these things alone. Just hold on, we're going. I can't get over you. You left your mark on me. I won't show high love and emotion endlessly. Cause you're a good girl and you know it. You act so different around me. Cause you're a good girl and you know it. I know exactly who you could be. Oh, just hold on, we're going home.
Thank God I got home when I did because it is pouring raining outside. And when I was driving home, it was like dark and cloudy. Like you could tell it was gonna rain. So I was just praying that I just made it home before it started pouring down. But it's like pouring down. So God, y'all, because this hair would not have been looking like this. So the Fresh Market that I went to really wasn't all that different. I actually like the one that I usually go to better. But I mean, it was convenient. It was right there. So I got some stuff so we can cook tomorrow because I'm not cooking today. I can't do it. I got some spinach just to put in my pasta. I went with this sauce this time. This is the roasted garlic. Y'all know how I feel about garlic, and I like the Rouse. Tomato paste for the pasta. Never bought this brand before, but it was a big tube and I like that because it'll last me a little minute. The pasta I always buy. And I got some ground beef. I've never had this ground beef, but it's the 93% lean and then 7% fat. So I like that ratio. The rest of the things that I'm gonna need for that recipe is gonna be like cheese and half, and then like all the seasonings. But I already have all that here. So that's all I needed to buy just to make it. I also stopped at Ulta just to get two things. I got a new face cleanser. Normally I use the one by the ZO, but I wasn't able to like get it and I just ran out today. So I needed something so I can wash my face tonight. So I went with this because when I was in Japan, I was using Starless CeraVe one, and I mean, it didn't, like, it was fine on my face. Like I didn't notice any negative effects, nothing negative to say about it. So I just picked that up. And I also got some niacinamide. Y'all, I feel like this is the time of the day where it gets harder to not be on my phone. It's like 5, almost 6 o'clock, and this is the time where it's like I want to wind down, I want to chill, but I want to scroll on TikTok. This is where it gets tough for me, and I wonder if that is the same thing that happens to y'all too. However, we have to stay strong because I know that if I don't do that, I'm going to feel better and I'm probably going to accomplish more things that I wasn't going to just because I would have had my phone as a distraction. So I don't really feel like reading right now. I just want to go on my phone, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that because we are on a digital detox. So I am going to be on my phone because what I want to do is I want to edit a few reels that I had filmed. But the reason why sometimes I'm not as consistent with posting my reels is because I procrastinate on the editing. Like I'll have so many filmed and they're just sitting in my camera roll because I haven't took the time to actually edit them. Because I have been, using my phone as a distraction and all that. I am gonna edit on CapCut. Excuse that I have no sheets on my bed right now. It's because they're currently being washed. I just put the clips of the reel that I want to edit. I put them all on my phone, so let's edit.
Just hold on, we're going home. It's hard to do these things alone. Just hold on, we're going
Y'all, here's a little behind the scenes of content creation. So me and ChatGPT are like this, okay? Like my girl Chat, everything I need, like she could do it. So I'm doing a video about hip mobility exercises, and in my head I want to add like little captions throughout the video of like, you know, why hip mobility exercises are good for you and stuff. So I asked ChatGPT to like give me some like short little captions so I can put on my reel, and like she did her thing with this one. So I need to type like this out, and hopefully I can post this tonight. I mean, it's 6:18. We'll see if I can at least get up by like 6:45, 6:30. That's the goal. Y'all, I just finished editing this video. But I did something a little bit different, which is why it took me a little bit longer. I added like little text boxes in it. And normally I don't do that. So I had to like type everything out. So that took a little minute, and I wanted to put them in like different spots and stuff. I'm gonna post it on YouTube Shorts so y'all can see it too. It's about to be 7 o'clock, but I'm gonna still post it. The reel is all posted, y'all. Posted on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts, and my goal is to be able to post on there as consistently as I was in the past. There was a time I was posting every single day, and it was working. I definitely seen the growth with like all my platforms and stuff. So I'm gonna try my best. I mean, I feel like ever since I got back from Japan and stuff, it's been kind of hard to be consistent with short form content and long form content. But I need to get back on that grind. I really need to get back on that grind. But right now I'm just gonna do some laundry because I did do a load. So I need to fold that, and then I'm also washing my bed sheets right now. So let's fold some clothes. I want to put on a YouTube video while I'm folding. Like, is that? I mean, it's not like I'm doom scrolling though. But it depends on what you're watching too. Like, this isn't something that's like bad. This is something that's actually very motivating. I'm watching Talia Joelle.
Okay, and then this is.
I'm just gonna have it playing in the background as I fold. Maybe I'll get to a point where I won't even need to like watch anything while I eat or fold clothes, but we're not there yet, okay? One thing at a time. We stopped doom scrolling. That was the biggest thing. Y'all, I don't be liking to come up on here in my mouchoir, but here we are. I just did like my whole night routine. I took a shower, brushed my teeth, did my skincare. Tonight I just put on retinol because I just think the texture of my skin, like I just needed to go back to doing like some type of retinol. I did the retinol from the Zeo. I didn't put on the retinol like tretinoin because I just don't feel like I need to use that right now. Tretinoin is like, if you're getting like cystic breakouts, you need to put that on. But for me, it was just the texture of my skin. Like, I just feel like I need to put on retinol. And I've been doing it for like maybe 4 or 5 days now, and I definitely noticed a difference. I like the Korean skincare stuff, but I think what I needed right now was a retinol. Anyways, we need to put these bed sheets back on. And again, y'all, I'm like really tempted to scroll, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna stay strong. And instead of scrolling, I'm gonna put my bed sheets on, wait for my comforter to dry. All right, y'all, so I am just editing right now, and that's how I'm gonna end off the night. Normally, it's not really good to use your electronics and stuff before you're going to sleep, but I'm not even gonna go to sleep like right this second. You'll get better quality sleep when you don't like use your phone, use your laptops, and all that. So something that I do incorporate now is always reading a chapter before bed. I notice that I sleep better that way. And you just kind of like unwind your mind and everything. It's not good to doom scroll right before you go to sleep. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing just what the power of letting go of your phone can do for you. I feel like I got a lot accomplished today, and I just feel better overall. And my screen time has been significantly lower when it comes to social medias. Obviously, sometimes I'm still like on my phone because of editing, or on my laptop mainly because of editing. So my screen time, like technically I spend hours behind the screen, even when I'm like studying and stuff. But I'm doing something productive so I don't feel as drained. Like I always still feel rejuvenated because I'm not doom scrolling. Good night.
Get over you. You left your mark on me. I won't show how.